my name is Alessia, I'm a photographer and you're on my channel. In this video I'll tell you about a photo shoot we did at the Christmas market in Warsaw. I'll start with a little backstory. For the second year I couldn't manage to set up Christmas decorations in the market. As it happens, there is very little snow in Warsaw, and it falls for a week in the December and then a bit in spring. Well, without snow, the whole story looks out of the place and not all that attractive. And in December, I'm usually busy in New Year's Eve sessions in studios. That's what happened in this year. But I decided to ignore the fact that there was no snow and do the session anyway, to close my gestalt. I had a beautiful girl Nastya as my model. We have worked with her many times, and just at the New Year's Eve session in the apartment, she was in the perfect look for a photo shoot and the Christmas fair. So I immediately think about her. We agreed that all her clothes would be white. There will also be headphones, gloves and scarf, also white. For these shoots it's very important what clothes your model will be wearing. Just imagine these photos in black trousers, black bomber jacket. Of course, it won't be very good. In preparation for the shoot, I looked at different photos on the internet and also prepared some props. I took a bucket for thin trees, lights, Bengal lights, took a red checked scarf to add a color accent to some photos. We took photos half an hour before sunset, so that at the end we could take some photos with the city lights already fully switched on. And as you can see on the video, there was no snow on our shoot. In the final photos I added Photoshop. And at the end of the video I will show you how I did it. We started the session with tables in the center of the market square. In the beginning of the shoot it helps a lot when the model isn't very relaxed and doesn't know where to put her hands. Then, as we were taking pictures, we spotted a cute restaurant that had a lot of Christmas trees next to the entrance. Next, we took some general shots from the back, accented with our red scarf. Unfortunately, there were no interesting places to sit in the square, so we used a stone bench. We covered it with a scarf, so as not to stain our white coat and not to freeze to the stone. Here we also took shoots with Bengal lights and had a little rest to wait for it to get even darker. Then we took a couple of shoots with the Christmas tree. And we went to the castle square to take a photo with the illumination. There we took pictures at the carousel, another coolly decorated restaurant, and just outside with the illuminations. Now I'll talk a little bit about retouching, specifically how I add snow to the photos. You may notice that the photos have snow on the ground and in the air. I add the snow on the ground with the help of the generative function in Photoshop. To do this, I select the ground in shape of future snow, write the word snow in the generated function window, and wait. All that's left is choose from the options offered. Sometimes the options are not very good and you need to run the function again. Now about the snow in the air. I have some snow textures, just don't load it from the internet. I applied the snow textures in the two layers. One under the model and other on top of the whole image. The layer overlay mode is screen. And I also apply a level correction to the layer to remove the white highlights of the texture. These textures can be unadjusted on night photos, but on daytime photos they to make a little backlight, so I add this adjustment. That's it, my Gestalt is closed. I hope you find it useful and interesting. Well, if you have any questions, be sure to ask them in the comments. And see you in the next videos.